Hey, 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 it's Frequency Friday. Christina here. Um, how are y'all doing this week? I hope all is well. So we are going to continue on with the body systems module. So I'm going to click over here to get started. So we're going to run sensory nervous today. Should be a pretty quick scan. Um, Frequency Friday again is all about vibrational thinking. So we're taking a snapshot into the sensory nervous system. And what does that entail? The eyes, the ears. I always love the visuals of the dynamic part of these two features that I think are very easily taken for granted, but they are so impactful in our daily lives. And I don't know about you, but eyes often come up on my scans when I do the easy scan. Even before I did this scan today, my eyes, I felt some strain. I haven't even been on the computers very much today. But we use our eyes so much in this era because we're constantly on our phones or our computers or some electronic device. So our eyes are really busy. So I just want to encourage you to love on your eyes, give your eyes some rest with intention and purpose. So let's just read about this part of the nervous system, the eyes. Your eyes are more advanced than any camera ever invented by man. Your eye is a remarkable sensory organ. It collects light from the invisible world around you and then converts it into nerve impulses to be sent to your brain. And we've already talked about exactly what's happening is action potential. That's action potential. Um, the optic nerve transmit these signals to the brain, which does the complex work of forming an image, which is how you have the amazing ability to see. Fascinating, right? When you think about the intricacies of what's happening in our functionality. A healthy eye has three types of cells called cone cells. I actually have never fully read this report, so I didn't even know that. Um, each of these type of cone cells can perceive approximately 100 different color shades, which makes the ballpark figure of how many colors you can detect to be about 1 million. Wow. This is just one of the remarkable features about your incredible eyes. On to the ears. Our ears are amazing as well. The ears have two main functions, hearing and balance, that depend on specialized receptors called hair cells. Another interesting fact is that the ears have the smallest bone in the body. Hmm. Why didn't they tell us the name of that bone? I'll have to go Google that. Did you know that your ears never rest? No, I did not. Think about that. Like when you're sleeping, I've actually never thought about what my ears are doing. So that's something interesting to consider, right? Hmm. The brain processes sound differently while you are sleeping, but your ears work 24/7 without a break. Hmm. Yeah, quite interesting. It makes me think about when my husband is asleep, or at least I think he's asleep, and he'll hear a sound, and will sometimes that sound is so alarming to him that he'll jump up and be in action. So yeah, that's really fascinating how sounds can actually wake us up when we're asleep. Um, I had never considered what's going on with my ears when I'm sleeping. Um, all right, so let's see what my scan has to say. If anything is resonating with me, a few cranial nerves. That is interesting. So that is connected to my vitals. Okay. So olfactory. I know that that has to do with my scent. And the others, I do not. Well, optic, obviously, eyes. Um, so that just makes me actually curious to want to go dig into the cranial nerves, which has actually been a thought of mine for some time. So this is just in real time reminding me to take action on some thoughts that I've been having as it relates to digging into cranial nerves and getting a better understanding of their functionality and their purpose. Um, None of the causes are resonating with me. Um, hmm, Emotional causes. Interested about the uselessness. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know what that means for me right now in this moment in time. So, since this is a real time lesson, as I'm looking at this report in real time, like, how do I use this tool? Um, and so it's saying that it's a chronic emotional cause that could potentially be related to my cranial nerves. Like, I'm wondering if there is a connection there. And, while this uselessness, like, I'm wondering what that means. Um, so it's likely that I'll just, I'm actually right now in real time putting out curiosity signals, requesting for answers to come back to me to give me a deeper understanding of what this means practically in my life. Is this something that's mine? And if it is something that's mine, how can I best deal with that to resolve or bring some resolution to a chronic emotion of uselessness as it relates to my sensory nervous system and potentially cranial nerves. So, um, that's how I'll use this lesson. And here are some suggestions for improving my sensory nerves. And that is the end of the report. So, in real time, that is how I would use this scan. Um, as well as, I mentioned that my eyes were feeling strained. And so I've given them some optimization as well in real time. So I absolutely love that I have the ability, that we all have the ability to quickly optimize systems in our body that we can sense and feel, um, areas that need support. Um, So I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week, vibrational leaders. And we'll dig into the next body system, and that is going to be skin and hair. The integumentary system, which is a super vital system. All right. Have a great weekend. Take care.